Yeah, welcome to class. In our class today, we're going to solve simultaneous equation using substitution method. In our last class, we talked about elimination method. So today, we want to talk about substitution method. And that one is a little bit simple. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel here and like, share, comment, and share it with friends and family so they can benefit from what we're doing here. So let's go to class now. Let's go to the work. We have two set of equations, and I told you whenever you have a two set of equations as well as two unknown, that is what we call simultaneous equation. Okay, simultaneous equation. So, method of substitution. How do we use it? What are the things that we need to know if we want to use substitution method? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's rearrange it first. The first thing, you rearrange it so you can name your equation. You rearrange it. That's my equation 1. Equation 1. Now we have x minus y is equals to 2. That's my equation 2. Now, let's talk about some tips that we need to understand here. If you want to use substitution method, the first thing that we're going to do is to make one out of this unknown the subject of formula. The subject of formula. So, by doing that, you'll be able to have the value for one of these unknown. Then you now substitute it in the other equation. Another point that you must take care of is if you are making y the subject of formula here, you can't substitute here again in this equation 1 again. So if you are using equation 1 to make the unknown a subject of formula, you cannot substitute in that equation. You have to go and substitute in the next equation. Please take note of that. Don't say you want to substitute, make x the subject of formula in equation 2, and now still say you want to substitute in equation 2. That one is totally wrong. Okay, you're not going to get the answer like that. So if you make x the subject of formula in equation 2, you have to substitute that x in equation 1. Do you get it now? So if you make y the subject of formula in equation 1, you substitute for y in equation 2. You don't say you want to substitute for y in equation 1 again. No. Do you get that? Now, then what again? Another thing that you need to know, I think that's the key thing that you must take care of. Then another thing that we're doing is anytime you want to make one the subject of formula, try as much as possible to use the one that stands alone. Do you get it now? Use the one that stands alone. Don't go and be confusing and use the one that has coefficients. Although if you don't have any choice, if everything has a coefficient, that's you have to use one. But if we have one that doesn't have a coefficient like this, so preferably use the one that doesn't have a coefficient. Don't go and say you want to make x the subject of formula here, because at the end of the day you are going to have fraction in the other side, and that one can be another issue of arranging and other logistic part of it. Do we get it? So please take note of those points. Let's go to the work now. So I would prefer making x the subject of formula in equation 2 by using substitution method. Don't forget substitution method I want to use now. Make x the subject of formula. Let me use this formula in equation 2. What's my equation 2 says? X minus y is equals to 2. To make x the subject of formula, this one is going to the other side to go and do what? To go and plus. Fine. So we now have this plus y. So now we now know the value of x. Okay? The value of x is now 2 plus y. X is equals to 2 plus y. Did you get it now? So let's go to the other side. So this will be our equation 3 now. Equation 3. That's our equation 3. X plus y, that is 2 plus y, that is the value of x. So don't forget, we substitute from equation 2. We make x the subject of formula in equation 2. We have to substitute in equation 1. Don't forget, you can't substitute in equation 2 again. No. So we now have substitute for x in equation 1. Remember? Equation 1. So we'll go back to the original equation. You use this one to get this. You are going back to this one now. So our x now, the value of our x is now 2 plus y. So anywhere we see x, we put 2 plus y there. So we now have 2 into bracket 2 plus y. Is it? So that's the value of x that we have here. Okay? Plus the plus that we have here. Y is equals to 7. Do you see it now? Where we have x, we put this one there. X is here. 2 times x, 2 times x. 2 times x. So now we open the bracket with this 2. 2 times 2, that's 4. Plus 2y plus y is equals to 7. Okay? Now let's move on. We can add this one together and we take this one to the other side. 2 plus 1, that is 3y, is equals to, this one is going to the other side to go and do what? This is plus. It will go and what? Subtract 7 minus 4. So we now have 3y is equals to 3 and y is equals to 1. That is 3 divided by 3, that is 1. Do we see it now? Shall we continue? Fine. So after we've gotten one side, we've gotten only one letter like that. Don't forget we must get the 2 end. Now let's go back, let's substitute for this y in equation 3. So the same thing goes like that. You just substitute for the other one in equation 3, the one that we've gotten before. We've already made x the solve the formula in equation 3, so we can substitute for y. Substitute for y equals to 1 in equation 3. Equation 3. And what our equation 3 says, x is equals to 2 plus y. So x is equals to 2 plus 1 and x is equals to 3. Do you see it now? X is equals to 3. So now what I'm going to do, write your answer out. Therefore, x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 1. You can check it, I always tell you that you can check it. You can check it from the original equation. That's our equation there. Look at it. X plus y is equals to 2. When you want to check, x minus y is equals to 2. That is 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. What's 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Do you see it now? So you can check it quickly and get your answer. Is that one clear enough? Let's go to example 2. Now to the example 2. This is the question. Now look at it now. The first thing you name your equation, don't forget. That's one of the things that is very, very important in simultaneous equation. You name it. Name your equation, equation 1 and 2. Then we want to make one the subject of formula. And we can see that it's only y that stands alone. I told you, preferably use the one that stands alone, that doesn't have a coefficient. Okay? And it's only y that stands alone, so let's use that y in equation. To make y the subject in equation 1. To make it the subject in equation 1. Now another thing that you see that this y carry negative. And that is an issue. You have to take it to the other side to make it positive. Okay? Remember what we learned in open sentence? So you take it to the other side. So we have 2x minus y is equals to 6. 2x is equals to 6 plus y. That is to the other side. Then you now take this one back. 2x minus 6 is equals to y. So we now have y is equals to 2x minus 6. So you've already make it the subject like that. Do you see how I go about that? Please take note of that. Substitute. Now, after that, we're going to substitute for y. Substitute y in equation what? Equation 2. I told you that whenever you make one the formula in one equation, you can't use that equation to substitute again. You have to use the next equation. We make y the subject of formula in equation 1. We substitute in equation 2. So let's write our equation 2 out here. We have 3x plus 2 is equals to 2 as we have it here. That's our equation 2. So anywhere we see y, we put this one there now. Okay, put this one there. So this is where the y is. 3x plus, so let's first write our 2 into bracket. What do we have here? 2x minus 6 is equals to 2. Do we see it now? So let's open the brackets. We have 3x plus 4x minus, don't forget when you multiply, plus times minus, that's 12, is equals to 2. Okay, now we have this one together, we have 7x. This one is going to the other side. This is minus. When it's going to the other side, it will what? It will be adding. You want to add the other side. You will add it together. So we now have 7x is equals to 14 and x is equals to 2. That is divided both sides by 7. Do we see it now? Do we see it now? That's very good. So you can check it, as I said earlier, you can check it. We've already gotten, no, we haven't even finished, we just got y now. So our x is equals to 2. Now let's move to y now. Let's move to y. Shall we continue? Let's move to y. So let's clean this one up. This is our equation 3. So we are going to use equation 3 to substitute for this one now. So we are going to use our equation 3. So let me clean all this one. Let me clean all this one first. So we can substitute for x to get the value of y. So our y will now be equals to 2 into brackets. That is substitute. Let me write it here. Substitute x is equals to 2 in equation 3. In equation 3. Okay. So don't forget our equation 3. So we have 2 here minus 6. Do you see it now? So we now have y is equals to 4 minus 2. And y is equals to, 4 minus 6, according to what we have here. Okay? So now let's subtract now. The answer will now be what? Minus 2. Please don't forget that. Minus 2. So therefore, our answer, x will now be equals to 2. And y will be equals to minus 2. Do we get it now? Do we get it now? Don't forget you can check this thing. You can check it. So let's look at it if you can check it quickly. Where is one of our equation? One of our equation 1 says check. Our equation 1 is 2x minus y is equals to 6. Let's check it so we can see what we are talking about. That is 2 into bracket 2 minus, then minus 2. Okay, don't forget this minus 2 for y and the minus that is here before. So we now have 4 minus times minus, that is plus 2. And 4 plus 2 is now equals to 6. You see now, that is check. So you need to check it sometime and you get your answer correctly. Do we get that? Do we get that? That's very good. So there, I'll try this one. Use substitution method here and use elimination method on this one. See you in the next class.